a crucial game for South China in the red and white, already lost to Jubilo Iwata, and they really need to come out with something tonight if they're to keep going in this tournament. They were underdogs coming in, the Hong Kong champions, and up against a side in Dalian tonight who have a very impressive track record behind them in the last 12 months. Sheldon Thomas gets things underway, and South China playing with a 4-4-2 formation against a new-look Dalian side. Plenty of changes from the team that won the Chinese Championship, the Marlborough League, including a couple of new Swedish players. One of them leaves it there as Heckland waits for his teammates to carry it through. Wang Peng just going a little too far, though. Peter Gerrits, a new face for South China. 3 new men for them coming into this competition. Peter Gerrits, Sheldon Thomas and Lei Gong. And they performed well against Jubilo Iwata. Certainly South China far from disgracing themselves. The goalkeeper, the Hong Kong international, Kevin Locke. Header won by Stefan Bengal. Dalian with Li Ming playing wide on the right. Wang Feng not quite able to control it. Fair crowd in this stadium tonight. Very cold conditions in Shanghai. Several of the players wearing gloves. And the pitch rock hard. Claimed in midfield by Wei Yimin. Offside though against Hans Eklund. He's one of the new Swedes in the team. Of course, Dalian's success in the Marlborough League last season heavily built around Nicholas Narden, Magnus Skildmark, Jens Fellström and Christer Lundgren. All Swedish players, but they're all no longer here. Instead, Stefan Bengal, Hans Eklund. They've looked good in training though. Hans Eklund's definitely a man to lead the line for Dalian. So I'm sure it'll take him time to combine with Wei Yimin up front. Wang Tao, the big man, is on the bench. May see him a little later on. Offside. Kinwo Lee, the man to be caught. Dalian, nice ball forward to Hans Eklund. He's got Gerrits on his back. Gets the pass in well. Wang Peng tries to turn, gets a shot in, but wide of the target. The Chinese midfielder seeing a half chance after the work by Eklund on the left. Also missing from the Dalian side today, Hao Haidong, the leading striker, perhaps a leading striker in China. He's being rested after his tough season. Lei Gong over the ball. With him is Lin Sung. It's Lei Gong who takes it short and gets it back again, just chips it forward, looking for Sheldon Thomas, but slow to react. And Wenhei in goal for Dalian. On the bench for Dalian today, their coach Chi Shangbin, who was of course highly tipped to take over the national team. He's been beaten to the job by the Englishman Bobby Houghton, who's also in the ground tonight, getting a first chance to watch his Chinese players. He did of course do some coaching with China last year, But now it's an altogether different perspective for Bobby Houghton. Away Lun. Another half chance there. Maybe just slightly slow to control it under pressure from Stefan Bengal. Yijian with the throw. 5 minutes gone, still goalless. Remember this, the Far East Club Championship. Second game for South China. Already lost 1 game. It's the opening match for Dalian, who go on to play Jubilo Iwata in their final group game. And one of those sides will qualify for the final. The other group with the Korean champions, Busan Daewoo. A very interesting side from Russia, Rota Volgograd, who are second in the Russian league. And Shanghai Shenhua. Senji-hei. Goal kick taken. Kamfei Ko, the veteran centre-back, hoofing it forward for South China. Now 36 years of age. Dalian with a nice through ball and maybe a chance here, and surely, well, that was the best chance so far. Wei Yi-min finding a way through, but Kevin Locke and his defence doing enough to hold out. In Sung under pressure. Li Ming with a corner. Curled in, Kevin Locke has to punch, gets one hand to it. It'll be a Dalian throw on the right-hand side. The expectation around the ground was that Dalian should be convincing victors here, but South China holding out just fine for the moment. And also impressing in that first game against Jubilo Iwata, Dunga and all. Wei Lun leaves it. South China win the throw. One other notable absentee for Dalian is Zhang Enhua. He's on the bench tonight, the international defender. Just back from a trial with Southampton in England. Slightly over-enthusiastic by Mantik Poon, away on the right-hand side. A 22-year-old defender from South China. Yijian making a little push forward and still trying to chase the ball. Instead it falls to Wei Yi-min. Looks for support. It's let run. And Gerrit gets a hopeful boot to it. Wei Lun does enough to win the throw. Lin Sung tries to thread it through. It's interrupted by Bengal. Mantik Poon. So trying to spread it wide and get it round the back of the Dalian defence, but no real threat to them so far. Half interception by Li Gong. Kamfei Ho sparks off another South China push forward. And Tikpoon. Didn't quite expect that one. Maybe a bit more width for them to work in here. But in the end, a very hopeful shot. Lin Sung putting it way over the bar. And no threat to Han Wen-hei in the Dalian goal. The other Dalian goalkeeper in the squad is Chen Dong. But those people missing out in the game, making sure they at least get some warmth inside them. It is bitterly cold here. Quite a breeze as well, swirling around in this Xiaobei Stadium. Wei Yimin. Perhaps a bit too long. And Cam Fei-ho able to clean up. South China not had the greatest of seasons in the Hong Kong League. Started off fairly poorly. So they have been coming back towards a little bit more form recently. Kevin Locke, always in a perennial battle with Hesford for the goalkeeping spot. The veteran Englishman Ian Hesford kept him out of many an occasion. But South China have a 3-foreigner obligation. That means sometimes they rotate their goalkeepers and decide on a position because of the foreigner factor. Kwok Bishun with the free kick. Goes straight through to Han Wen-hei. Flicked on by Ekland. Wei Yimin working for it, and he's got a chance here inside the box and brought down. Surely a penalty. No question about it. Cam Fei-ho, the man who brought him down. He created the opportunity, Wei Yimin. Worked well, and as Cam Fei-ho tried to recover, he clattered into his legs. And penalty. So it'll be the Swede, Hans Ekland, who has the chance to score Dalian's first goal of this Far East Club Championship. Kevin Locke stands and waits. Hans Ekland steps up. 1-0. And the shooting skills are out for Hans Ekland. Dalian 1-0 up against the Hong Kong champions. And no problems with a penalty kick. Very cool, very calm, and fairly straight. Just the right-hand side of the goal. Kevin Locke sent the wrong way. And Dalian are 1-0 in front. Peter Gerrits. Shi Hong Chan caught in possession. Good work by Li Ming, one of the 7 Chinese internationals in the Dalian squad. And maybe a chance here for Ekland, and Kevin Locke very quick to react. Hans Ekland, the Swede, making a move, but Kevin Locke read it all the way. Goal kick. This competition has the champions of Korea, Hong Kong, China, the Russian second place team. In addition to those sides, Shanghai also present. And the Japanese champions, Jubilo Iwata. The idea is that it'll maybe spread to include North Korea in future years and have the 6 champions of the 6 countries that make up Far Eastern football. Shanghai with a Polish coach, Andreas Strelau. Plenty of other interested international observers at the ground here today. Wei Lun. Wei Lun very much one of the glamour figures of Hong Kong football, but we've seen little of him in this game so far. Dalian really controlling the South China attack. Straight back in again. An important header, won by Li Ming. Wei Yimin, first to the ball, the man who forced the penalty. Nice little touch looking for Eklund. Kan Fei Ko did enough. Li Ming, just pushed away by Kevin Locke. Stefan Bengal. Li Ming again. Nice to cut inside. And the suggestion that maybe Hans Eklund was pulled back, but the referee doesn't give it. And Kevin Locke will take the goal kick. Crowd mainly in this large stand on the near side, rather more shelter there. But the games have caught the imagination of the Shanghai public. Plenty of talk of Dunga coming to town. Interest too in the new Russian stars. Rota Volgograd, the Russian team, perhaps a surprise package in the Russian league, traditionally dominated by the Moscow clubs. But Volgograd had a very good season last year. They've got the best striker in terms of goals scored, and 4 of the impressive Russian under-21 side that's thought to be the future for Russian football after disappointment of not qualifying for the World Cup. Hans Eklund through, but offside. Interesting to see how these new Swedes adapt to life in Dalian. Eklund's shown plenty of effort so far and put away the penalty very nicely. But apart from that, not too much to show on this cold Shanghai night. Liu Yujuan making the push up front, but well read by Lin Sung. South China get a chance to build. Lack of communication, and that's gone out. Dalian throw. Le Gong, maybe just trying to do a little too much. Nice turn and nice skills too by Li Ming. Kan Fei Ko. Stands resolute. Sheldon Thomas scored against Jubilo Iwata. That's in his debut for South China. Gerets, the other debutant on that night. Dalian 1-0 in front, 20 minutes gone. All a bit leisurely at the back. Kamfeko. Peter Gerets. The long ball, but the offside flag. Chi Hong Chan caught on his near side. Dalian's coach, Shi Shangbin, the real thinkers of Chinese football. It's been good to see the way that his stars have progressed under him. I'm sure Bobby Houghton will want to use Shangbin's knowledge as he tries to build a new national team. Wang Peng unable to control it, but Dalian have won the corner. It'll be Li Ming who'll take it. Header was on target, but with no power from Hans Eklund. Two defenders around him, but he still got to the ball first. Sheldon Thomas beaten to the header. But South China win the throw on the right. Antik Poon. Gerets. Kamfeko. Lin Sung. Awailan touches and goes. Kwok Pui Shen will leave the throw, and Lin Sung will take it. This Xiaobei Stadium looking in good condition. It's a nice ground. Capacity of around 16,000. I'm sure that'll be tested by some of the games later in this tournament, particularly if Shanghai Shenhua can put together a run themselves. Fan Ziyi also back for Shanghai Shenhua after his spell in England. There's been much talk around the ground about how the Chinese players would fare if they played in a major European league. But I think anyone who's seen much of Dalian or Shanghai in the Marlborough League would know that there's plenty of skills around and plenty of strength too. And what a great story for Fan Ziyi if he was able to at least spend some time in the Premier League in England. Long-range chip just over the top. Kevin Locke was towards the edge of his area. Li Ming tried to take the opportunity. A nice thought. Just not quite low enough in the end. I'm sure a few worrying thoughts through Kevin Locke's mind. Awailan with a flick on. Sheldon Thomas looking to return it. But in the end, it's offside against Chi Hong Chan. The 21-year-old playing on the left-hand side of the midfield for South China. caught offside. Dalian's defence looking very organised and efficient. Stefan Bengal appears to have slotted in very nicely into the centre-back role. There were 5 foreigners, of course, in Dalian's squad in the last league season. Not just the 4 Swedes, but also Oleg Dubov. But the Latvian also departed and not part of the squad tonight. Kevin Locke with the goal kick. Bengal was first to the header. Well claimed in the left though by South China. In Sung did well. All a bit scrappy. But maybe now Dalian can break. Wang Peng sends it out wide to Wei Yi-min. He's got Eklund in the middle, it chips it over the top. And Dalian had a serious man advantage there that they couldn't make use of. Wei Yi-min knows his cross should have been better. Wang Peng with a great run and through ball. And then Wei Yi-min trying to chip it to the far side. Maybe even a thought of a shot there. Whatever the thought, the practice didn't quite work out. Kevin Locke appears to have hit maybe a big divot. Senji Hai. Game gone a little quiet since that early penalty. Put away, of course, by Hans Eklund after the impressive run by Wei Yi-min. Dalian 1-0 up in this their first game in the Far East Club Championship. They've got one more group match as they play Jubilo Iwata. And then the winner of this 3-team group goes through to play the other winner in the competition. Sheldon Thomas. Nice touch. And maybe a chance here for South China. Good shot, good goal. Lei Gong puts it in the corner. And South China, after being stifled by the Dalian defence for so much of this game. A good cross on the right. And a fine first-time finish. Sheldon Thomas threading the ball through. Kinwo Lee with a cross. And a great shot by Lei Gong. So 1-1 and a real upset if South China could hold this scoreline. Eklund beaten to the ball by Gerets, and Gerets again blocks it. Li Ming shot. Bengal. Li Ming chips it through, looks for Eklund. Can he go around the keeper? He can. Eklund shoots and goes wide. And the Swede almost had his second goal of the game. Clean through, but couldn't quite get his balance right after going past the keeper perfectly. And side puts it into the side netting. Lock just got a hand to it. It may have upset Eklund's plans a little in the process. But Dalian really should have gone 2-1 in front. Sheldon Thomas for South China. Crowded out in midfield. Li Ming with a touch. Away brought down. Referee says play on. Gives the advantage. Hong Kong captain still on the floor. And no real advantage taken by South China. Now some treatment to Away Lun. Li Jujian at the back, just waiting the moment for his throw-in. Plenty of men forward for Dalian. Wei Yimin. Cross blocked. Oh, good skills. And Dalian now with a real chance. The penalty box is crowded. And Eklund just couldn't quite get a foot to it. Kinwo Lee. South China at least released the pressure. Kinwo Lee's continued his run. Bengal gets it back. And South China really harrying at the moment, causing problems for Dalian. That one almost found its way to Sheldon Thomas. Bengal with a poor ball. Dalian are being made to fight for this now. It's 1-1 inside the first half still. Kinwo Lee looking to play it towards the far side, and Away Lun just a bit short for him. Li Ming to Bengal. He's pushed forward a little more now. Seems to be playing just in front of the back four. Kevin Locke with the punch. And hooked over the top. Wang Peng. Not seen so much of him in this game so far. Senji Hei with the great skills on the left. That's what created a chance earlier. South China holding out. Wei Yimin, the man who created the first goal, gets another chance here. Wang Peng couldn't control it. Whether could Kinwo Lee. Eklund. He's still up front on his own. Haven't seen too much of him with the ball at his feet. And Wen Hei. Bengal penalised for high kicking. Dalian 1, South China 1. Sheldon Thomas does well to turn. And just shrugged off the ball. Bengal. Gerrits has come forward. Cut out by Li Zhan. South China's coaching staff, I'm sure, fairly pleased with his first half performance. They've not given too much away at the back, and they seem to have been growing in strength through the game, and maybe a chance here. Pinwo Li just pushed off the ball in the end. Nice thoughts by the midfielder to chest it down. He's won the free kick, won the corner kick. Lei Gong's corner. Eklund had come back to help his defence. Gets ahead to it, concedes the throw-in. Wei Lun. Driven in. And just a little too high. Yu Zhujian. Eklund knocks it back. Sheldon Thomas tries to get a foot in, but Dalian keep possession. Li Ming chips it forwards. Bengal does well. And Dalian with an advantage. Kevin Locke couldn't hold it the first time, but he grasped it to his chest the second time. And that's good enough for South China. Xu Hong pressing hard, but Kevin Locke did enough to keep him out. Sheldon Thomas. And a good tackle from Senji Hai. Lei Gong. Interesting. Eklund's making the run in the middle. He won't be needed. Dalian have won the corner though, thanks to Wei Yimin's efforts on the left. That was aimed towards Eklund. Confusion in the middle. It's been given Dalian's way. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Still South China 1, Dalian 1, Far East Club Championship. I'm sure the Japanese players from Jubilo Iwata in the crowd will be quite happy about this scoreline. If it stays this way, all they'll need is a draw against Dalian in their last match, and that would take them through to the final. Bengal. Li Ming. Towards Eklund, knocked down. A good save with his legs from Kevin Locke to frustrate Wei Yi-min. Nice skills by Li Ming. Eklund with the right knockdown. Wei Yi-min got in there first, but Kevin Locke somehow kept it out. Curling centre. Went wide from the corner though. Wei Yi-min, again the main threat for Dalian. Wei Yi-min obviously slightly in the shadows of Hao Haidong and Wang Tao for much of the league season. He's performing a good role tonight. He's in the box at the moment. If the cross can come over, Bengal steps up. The goal scorer, Lei Gong, for South China. Sheldon Thomas. And Tik Poon just sends it straight out. Lei Gong, a super shot from him that brought South China back level. Edge of the area, first time, right in the corner. Wei Yi-min again, the main man, but this time he has to rely on support to go through. Li Zhujian couldn't quite find his way out of that maze. It'll be a South China throw. Well, free kick given in the end. No wonder they look confused. Lin Sung with a free kick then for South China. Just a few minutes left in this first half. Kin Wo Lee knocks it back. And Tik Poon back to Kin Wo Lee. Sheldon Thomas is shrugged off. Wei Yi-min. Italian goal kick. South China's coaching staff. Team manager Yunhua Li, within the coaches Man Wei Wong and Kwok Hung Chan. The new Marlborough League season due to kick off in just a month or so's time. Dalian now with the expectations built up by 2 successive championships. Also an expectation they'll do well in this competition. But South China have held out well in this first half. Eklund again got behind the defence, but couldn't get his header on target. Kanfei Ko trying to cope with the new Swedish player. Just seconds left now in this first half. Kevin Lock's free kick. And that's the last touch of the ball in the first 45 minutes. Interesting football. Hans Eklund putting Dalian 1-0 in front from the penalty spot after Wei Yimin's run. Li Gong equalising for South China. Half-time score, Dalian 1, South China 1.
的一个数据统计，上半场双方平手1-1，然后在打门次数上面，大连万达队虽然比较多，10次里面中目标3次，但是只进了1个球。那我们看到南华会在上半场打门3次，中目标2次，也进了1个球。角球方面呢，我们看到大连万达队3个，而南华队是2次。那在犯规上面，大连万达队上半场比较多，有8次，然后在香港南华队目前呢是有3次在上面。
Hans Eklund get things underway for Dalian, the man who scored the Chinese champions' goal in the first half from the penalty spot. And Eklund already involved in the action here. Just struggling with Peter Gerets. And Take Poon with the long free kick. Xu Hong, the Dalian captain. And Dalian now attacking at speed. They let it run a little too far. Showing in the wire. Runs into trouble. Dalian, with that huge unbeaten run they had in the Chinese League, came to an end last game of the season against Shanghai. They've made one change at half-time. Zhao Ting has come on, playing left-hand side of midfield. Optimistic. Xu Hong making an attempt at glory. Wry smile on his face as he makes his way back. Sheldon Thomas now for South China. Enthusiastic challenge. Senji Hai trying to walk his way out of defence, and Sheldon Thomas giving up the free kick. Important touch by Kanfei Ko to South China. That's the new man, Zhao Ting, on as a substitute. Another young player in this Dalian squad. Ko happy to concede the throw-in. Jihai with the throw. Zhang Inhua to Zhu Hong. Oh, missed kick could let in Eklund. And Kevin Locke quick to react again. Eklund saw the half chance, but Kevin Locke using his feet well. Eklund frustrated again. Li Ming with a corner. Gets it back again. Closely watched, but he tries a shot. Oh, in at the near post. Fantastic goal by Li Ming. There seemed no chance there at all. Maybe a question about Kevin Locke's positioning, but he could hardly have expected a shot from this angle. Li Ming, powerful effort, left foot, and just crept inside that post. Kevin Locke expecting the cross, and Li Ming taking advantage. So Dalian are 2-1 up against South China now. Mantik Pun with a through ball. Wang Peng. Wei Yimin. Peter Gerrits goes bundling in. In fact, the first foul was committed by Kinwo Lee. Free kick well wide from Senjihai. Gets it back again. Nice turn. Li Ming. Eklund. And free kick against Sheldon Thomas. Tackle by Kinwo Lee. Zhu Hong. pass, which should let in South China. Awei Lun under pressure. He gets his pass away though, and Kinwo Lee is still pressing. Dalian have enough men back to make sure. Gerrits had made the run forward. Dalian coaching staff not looking too impressed. The young centre-back pushing forward for South China. Couldn't control it. He does win the free kick though. Awei Lun adjudged to have made the foul. No real pressure on Kevin Locke. Good tackle by Ekland. He's looking for support. There's hardly anyone there in the middle. And he wins the free kick. Maybe a touch of frustration from Mantik Poon. And he's booked. First booking of the game. Hans Ekland robbing the ball from Mantik Poon. And the reaction leading to the booking. Well, that could have been better for Dalian. Kevin Locke looking rather relieved, but no power behind the header. It was a clean header on goal. But maybe now Dalian will take advantage. Kinwo Lee getting the foot to the ball. It's one back possession for South China. Now involved again. Awei Lun steps out to the challenge. Cheeky back heel. Plenty of space here. Xiaoting gets the ball in. South China break once more. Awei Lun steps into trouble, but wins the free kick. Brought down by Sung Ming Hui. Awei Lun looks to be fairly badly hurt by this one. We could have seen the end of the South China captain in this competition. Mantik Poon waiting to take the free kick. Kinwo Lee trying to put the through ball to Sheldon Thomas, who works well to get it back from Zhang Enhua. Shouting. Wei Lun getting treatment on the side. And while the 10 men of South China play on, Lei Gong will take the free kick. The goal scorer. Hans Eklund wins it back. He's looking for the return. It's been slow to get there, but now Hans Eklund gets a real chance on goal. The Swede takes aim, and Kevin Locke makes another good save. Well, Wei Yimin's through ball was a bit too delayed, but Eklund still had a clean shot on goal. Zhao Ting looks for Eklund again. Spectacular, but not effective. So half an hour to go in the game, and Dalian 2-1 up against South China. This was Eklund's chance before. Kevin Locke out well. Free kick taken quickly from the wrong place. Dalian will have to bring that one back. Zhao Ting, the man pulled over. Good skill on the left. Wei Yimin goes through, chips it back. South China breathe again. Maybe not for long. Kevin Locke with the goal kick. Zhu Hong. Zhang Enhua. Sen Jihai. Zhao Ting is robbed. Sheldon Thomas is waiting for it, but Zhang Enhua is first to a ball. Feels for handball against Lei Gong. Not given. And Dalian simply with too many numbers back for South China. Eklund gets an important touch on it, but it's given away by Zhao Ting. Kinwo Lee for South China. And Han Wenhei has to take it with two hands just to be safe. Lin Sung with a throw. Lin Sung again. Oh! Lovely through ball, and Wei Lun Well, he must have thought he'd scored. And strangely, didn't really seem to be going for the follow-up as it bounced off the crossbar. Just curled in. Awe Lun suddenly found himself free. His first time shot against the bar, he pulled up. And the keeper pushed it over second time round. South China making a substitution. Awe Lun finally coming off. Didn't look completely fit after that injury in the first half. Shin Kwong Young comes on. Oh, and South China almost get the equaliser. Chi Hong Chan coming off the near post. And his header just angled wide. Peter Gerrits up in attack, and his shot goes wide too. But South China certainly playing their part in this game. Eklund couldn't quite control it, and Gerrits a first-time shot. Xiao Ting. Zhang Enhua spreads it wide. Dalian looking towards Eklund, and Kevin Locke with two hands this time. Kinwo Lee, Sheldon Thomas. Kinwo Lee again. Gerrits. Kim Sung. Straight through to Han Wenhei. Kan Fei Ko with a header. Xiao Ting. Li Ming spreads it wide. Liu Zhujian trying to get round the back, but Chi Hong Tuan frustrating him. Li Ming with the corner. It's the position where he scored that spectacular second goal from. Reminder earlier on, Dalian led through Hans Eklund's penalty. Lei Gong brought it back to 1-1, and then Li Ming, a 25-yard shot from a narrow angle that made it 1. Kinwo Lee. Good tackle. Xiao Ting staying confident under pressure. Sen Jihai. Dalian again threatening, but they couldn't find a way through to Eklund. Eklund again. Played by Mantik Poon. Xiao Ting takes a shot and wide. It's been a lively beginning by the substitutes on at half-time. Kim Wo-lee claiming it should have gone the other way. But Dalian now enjoying a 2-1 lead. Steps out to the challenge by Wei Yi-min, with 4 men on him quickly. Sheldon Thomas, the man down for South China. Just his second game for the club. Scored in his first one against Jubilo Iwata. And having already lost one of their strikers in Ao Lun. South China will be very disappointed to see their second front man go off as well. Well, they followed through on the ankle. Zhang Enhua with the challenge. Mantik Poon with the free kick. Kim Wo-lee looks to have pushed forward a little. Sun Minghui. Offside against Eklund on the near side. Surely, no, the referee says play on. Wang Peng. And the overhead kick had no force behind it from Li Ming. Zhang Enhua. Kim Wo-lee able to prevent the corner. It'll be a goal kick to South China. Dalian still have Wang Tao on the substitutes bench. The big striker. Not seen so far in this game, and I'm sure plenty of the fans hoping to get a sight of him soon. Two substitutions made for Dalian. Stefan Bengal and Wang Feng have gone off. Xiao Ting and Sin Minghui has come on. One change so far for South China. Ao Lun replaced by Ching Kwong-young. Sheldon Thomas is back on the field after receiving treatment for his injury. Thomas now has possession. Rather given to him on the plate, and he goes down again. It's the same man who made the challenge, Zhang Enhua. Also brought him down the first time. And rather the same sort of challenge. Foot just left in a little too long. Lei Gong will take the free kick. Straight into the three-man wall. Gueret steps his way out of those challenges, gets into a bit more trouble, and Dalian could break here, and they certainly have an advantage. Clean through on goal and wide. Senji Hai. A real opportunity for the youngster. It was 4-on-1, the Dalian advantage, and just miskicked his shot. Offside against Kinwo Lee. Zhu Hong to take the free kick. Zhang Enhua. Kinwo Lee looking for runners. He's got Sheldon Thomas on his right. Oh, neatly stepped through, and South China are back level. And the Hong Kong team are springing a huge upset here. It was Kwok Poo-shun who stepped through the trouble and placed his shot in the corner. A lovely run. And it's 2-2. And Dalian really caught napping. The 27-year-old midfielder brings it back level. And Dalian really needs something now. Eklund. Remember, South China already beaten by Jubilo Iwata in their first game. So the Japanese will be hoping for a draw here. It will make their situation a lot easier in the last match. Of course, if South China were to win, it would be even better for the Japanese. Sun Minghui, Zhu Hong. Kinwo Lee hooks it upfield. Zhang Enhua is back for Dalian. Lovely ball. And frustration again for Dalian. South China hold their breath. Wei Yi-min's made plenty of good runs on that right-hand side. It was a run from him that forced the penalty in the first half, but couldn't quite get his shot on target. Eklund taking the shot. Straight at Gerrard. He looks to be feeling it a little. Xu Hong. Li Ming. He's got Song Minghui with him. Plenty of time for Man Tik-hoon. And he'll leave it for Kevin Locke. Neat footwork by Dalian in midfield. Eklund. Just 10 minutes to go. South China can't get it out of their own third of the field. Xu Hong. Zhang Enhua. Li Ming. Xiao Ting. Sen Jihai. Still running. Wei Yimin is brought down, and that'll be a free kick to Dalian. Sen Jihai will take the free kick. Claimed easily by Kevin Locke. South China on the verge of a great upset here. The Chinese champions have twice led. South China have twice pulled it back to 2-all. Xu Hong. Zhang Enhua. Sheldon Thomas. Kinwo Lee with a through ball. Gerrard's under pressure from Eklund. Referee says play on. Sheldon Thomas. Man Tik-hoon with a long ball. Dalian flick it forward through Li Ming. And this time the referee does blow for the foul. Xu Hong. Sen Jihai. And the shot goes over from Wang Peng. Claimed in the end by Han Wenhei after a moment's hesitancy in the Dalian defence. Sen Jihai keeps going forward and the referee pulls it back and he kicks the ball away. But that appears to be unnoticed. It's Man Tik-hoon that's down. Collision caused the injury. Mantik Poon limps off. So South China down to 10 men briefly. And a booking against Sen Jihei. Second one of the match. Mantik Poon also booked earlier. Handball, and that'll be another booking. Xiao Ting goes in the book. So 2-all, just 5 minutes to go. And South China in a dangerous situation. And the ball just bobbles into the hands of Han Wenhei. Quick goal kick, Eklund running onto it. One-on-one with Gerrit, who pushes him to the floor. Kevin Locke kicks it away. Well, Gerrit might consider himself a little lucky there. Sheldon Thomas. Lin Sung. Suticic, Ching Kwong Young. And now Thomas again, but Xu Hong is able to read it. That one curled out before it came back in play. Lin Sung will take the throw. So 2-all, South China against Dalian. South China on the attack, Sheldon Thomas. Curled into the area, that was looking towards Kinwo Lee. Gets support. South China, plenty of people forward now. The long-range shot is over the top. But South China not content with 2-all. They're looking to keep pushing forward, and that one wasn't too far over. Suticic, King Chuang Chung. Zhang Enhua. That's a good ball for Eklund. Eklund gets a touch to it, and that should be the winner. And Eklund shoots to the skies again. One long ball, one good finish, and one victory for Dalian. The second goal of the game for Hans Eklund. And he's made an impression straight away on arriving for Dalian. And we might be seeing his shooting celebration a few times this season. Just knocked it over the top of Kevin Locke, and with just a couple of minutes left for play, that should be enough. Wei Yimin. Eklund's finally got forward to support him. Wei Yimin's down the floor. Well, South China had pushed forward in numbers, searching for the victory to try and keep in this competition. But Zhang Enhua's long clearance and the finish of Eklund may well have finished them off. Li Meng. No spectacular from him this time. Good ball. Kinwo Lee beaten to it by Han Wenhei. It's a last chance for South China now. Sheldon Thomas. Eklund, foul from behind. Antic Puna's already booked. Dalian tried to calm things down. The Chinese champions, the Marlborough League champions, 3-2 in front. Senji Hai. Handball by Sun Minghui. Sung's free kick. Kinwo Lee was trying to flick it on for Sheldon Thomas. Nice flick on, tries to square it. Well, he would have done better himself. Gerets frustrates him again. Eklund towards the far post. South China able to break away. Full time should be any second now. Sheldon Thomas, though, still fighting for South China. He gets the free kick. Kinwo Lee will take it. Gerets goes forward for South China. Dalian break. Oh, and unlucky to hit the heels, but now Wei Yimin is clear through. He has support. Can South China wrap it up? Oh, and a weak shot. And Senji Hai should have done better there. But that's full time. Dalian have won their first game of competition. South China go out. Dalian led
出来一个巧妙的挑射。就今天这场比赛啊，大连万达队可以说赢得相当惊险，3-2力克了南华会之后。 我们看到接下来还有一场赛事，那我们看到在 A 组的目前呢，由于大连万达队跟南华会，大连万达队跟日本的磐田呢山叶队他们都是各获得1胜，那我们看到南华会目前呢打了2场比赛，2场比赛都是输球。好，今天这场赛事可以说是对大连万达。